today we're going to be making any bean will do muffins. So I love these muffins. They're really easy to make. You can freeze them, you can eat them really anytime. It's awesome. They're full of fiber because we're using beans. I'm going to make two kinds here, a chocolate kind, as a lot of you guys know I'm a chocolate freak, and just vanilla, if you will, plain. All right, so first we're going to start with the regular kind. So what we need is, first you need a food processor. So you're going to use 1 can of beans. I've already drained and rinsed. You want to make sure you drain and rinse them. You can really use any beans you want. For the white ones, I'm going to use garbanzo beans, and then for the chocolate ones, I have black beans. So 1 can of beans, put that in my processor here. And then you need a 1/2 cup of a ripe banana. So I just wanted to show you guys, notice all these spots. The more ripe it is, the more sweet your banana is. And so that really adds a lot of sweetness to what we're doing here. Oops, there goes my banana. All right, so about a 1/2 cup of mashed ripe banana. I'm gonna kind of eyeball it. So that's about 1 banana. All right, so I got that in there. We'll do 1/2 cup of oats. So these are my favorite oats by this company, Farmers We Know. They are sprouted oats. They're glyphosate free, which is important, which is a spray that's commonly found on grains. All right, so we have a 1/2 cup of oats in here, and everything just goes into this food processor, and we just blend it all together. All right, so then we're gonna get into our 4th cup of maple syrup. Then we have a 4th cup of nut butter. If you do the maple syrup first in your cup and then the nut butter, it kind of creates this lining so that the nut butter sticks less to your cup. It's easier to move. So I like to use raw almond butter. You can use any nut butter you like. I like raw almond butter. I don't eat roasted, even though we're about to bake it. But I do my best not to eat roasted because there are more inflammatory things in roasted nut butter. All right, so we have a 4th cup of nut butter. I get this one from Trader Joe's. It's been the best price I've seen so far. So this is what it looks like. Oops. Multitasking. There we go. All right, so we got a 4th cup of nut butter. And like I said, you know, when you put that maple syrup down first, it really comes clean off of our cup here. So I've always used that trick. All right, so then we'll get into 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder. So we got 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder. All right. And then we have a 4th teaspoon of salt, sea salt. I'm just using this sea salt, a 4th teaspoon of sea salt. And you can always omit this if you want. All right, just kind of brings out the sweetness a little bit more. And then we have a 4th teaspoon of baking soda. Get that in there. And then 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I have my oven behind me, preheating at 350 degrees. All right. All right, we got everything in. That's it. So now we're gonna zip it all up. I have my spatula here so I can scrape the sides. All right, so I have all that in there. We want it to be really well blended. And the thing about these these muffins is they're gonna be kind of more fudgy-like. They're not gonna be like your traditional muffins that are rising and super huge. They're gonna be more fudgy and dense. All right, so this is the batter. These muffins are awesome because they're super quick, they're super easy. They're gonna fill about nine or so muffin cups, cupcake cups, whatever you wanna call it. So we'll just spoon some in each one. I'm also going to throw a frozen strawberry in each one of these. I really like it with the strawberry inside. You don't have to. You could put frozen blueberries. You can leave them just as they are. They'll just taste like bananas. You could put nuts, make them kind of like banana nut muffins. They're super easy. They're super quick. They're good for you, you know, especially if your sweet tooth, if your sweet tooth kicks in and you're wanting to eat more plant food. This is the way to go, you know, and you don't have to feel guilty. They're full of fiber. They have beans in them. All right. So at Chronic Movement, so if you don't follow the page already, consider following us on Facebook. I do a live cooking show every Wednesday. I cook something really easy, quick, whole food, plant-based. It's called What's Cooking Wednesday. I do that every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But the mission of Chronic Movement is to educate and empower folks how to do lifestyle changes to live a really healthy life full of optimal health. All right. And I do live cooking classes. I teach folks how to cook different things. I have a burger class coming up soon. All right. Getting these full. You don't want them to be too full to the top. They will, they will rise a little bit. Looks like I'm gonna get about maybe 10 out of these, not 9. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the chocolate ones too. And we're gonna bake them for roughly 20 minutes. And I do like mine to be fudgy. You can put these in the freezer, they're fantastic. All right. But yeah, so check me out on Facebook. Again, it's Chronic Movement. Just search Chronic Movement. If you have an Instagram, chronic.movement is the Instagram handle. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't. All right, here we go. Yeah, these are so delicious. These were one of my favorite quarantine snacks. All right, so I got these tins filled. I'm gonna throw in some frozen strawberries. Just chop a little frozen strawberry in the middle of them. You can use fresh strawberries. This is all I have. You can do whatever fruit tickles your fancy. So I got strawberries in some of them, and then I'm gonna put almonds in the other one, so it's kind of gonna be like a banana nut muffin. You could throw cinnamon on top. You know, these are awesome because they're like a blank slate. You can use any kinds of beans you want. My friend has used kidney beans before because that is all that she had. And like I said, they are called Any Bean Will Do muffins. And I'm not kidding. Any bean will do. Whatever you got, it'll do. Just make sure you rinse them really well. All right, so I got a couple with almonds and a couple with strawberries. The ones with almonds, I'm going to sprinkle with some cinnamon. I think that'll be really nice. And they're just a great all-around snack for breakfast or anytime, really. All right, so I'll show you what we've created here, and then I'm gonna pop them in the oven for 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna get the chocolate ones going. So this is what the mixture for the chocolate ones look like, and I use 1/3 cup of cacao. So I'm gonna get those, the other ones are done. I'm gonna get these in some cups and I'm gonna get them in the oven too. So these are our first batch out of the oven. And then the chocolate ones will be coming right up. All right, so here we have it. These are any bean will do muffins. We got our chocolate ones out here. These are gonna be more of a banana vanilla flavor. They took 20 minutes in the oven. Really easy, simple ingredients. Thank you for watching. I wanna remind you, if you haven't already, follow me on Facebook, Chronic Movement, or on Instagram, chronic.movement. My name is Rachel Detroit. I have a support group on Facebook too where we could talk about food, health, nutrition. It's called Rachel Detroit Chronic Movement Support. So that's Rachel Detroit X Chronic Movement Support Group. All right, take good care. See you guys soon.